Hello world, we are gonna try this again, and I have been burnt from skade. What? Oh god, when Danish figures of speech get mixed in. I have learned from my mistakes and have not donned the sunglasses, which makes me very happy that today is not nearly as bright as it has been for the last couple of days, except for yesterday and the day before that, which were cloudy, rainy, and pretty wonderful, actually. So, I'm sorry for the slight worse rumbling of the phone than on the very first video. And I'm gonna get to that, but first, about half a year ago, I bought a new phone, which was the first time I think I bought a phone before the old one fell apart and stopped working and had to be replaced. So I had to replace it while in the dark of what files were on the old phone and not able to get my old files back, which was a very weird experience to be able to migrate to a new phone without having to scramble. So that was awesome, and the one I bought after much deliberation and worry and looking at reviews and thinking, yeah, it has all these negative things about it, but I really want it. And I am fine with these negatives because those are things I can get around in different ways. So I bought myself a Samsung Galaxy Flip 4 for about 6,000 Danish kroners, which I have no idea how much is in euros or dollars or pounds or anything. So pretty cheap for a brand new flagship phone without a subscription tagged onto it, which was fine, really great actually. And yeah, I was very happy with it. I was so excited, I was very giddy. It was doing all of the things I wanted it to do. The video quality was great and everything. There was a few times where it, I don't know how much you know about it, but oh dear, someone's gassing up. Oh well, don't know how much you know about it, but it's basically has this software thing that if you flip it down so it's in the L position, lol, it goes into, I'm just gonna get on the other side of this. Yeah, there has been a few hiccups with it where if it goes into the L position, it basically stayed in that edition of the software. I don't know how else to explain it. But then a system update came and then it was fine again, so I don't know. There was a few things about it that was less than stellar, but otherwise that was one of the times where I've been very, very happy with my phone. And not just, it's just a phone that needs to work. So I used that for a good amount of time. It was great with the giant screen to play Pokemon Go on. Much more screen space to flick the balls around from different positions. I'm trying to film so you don't see all the houses around me. But yeah, Then a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago actually, there was 2 small areas on the right side of the screen. 2 small black dots I noticed, and I know that what that means. Not technically know what that means, but it knows that imminent death is upon you. So looked up to see what others have experienced, and there wasn't really much. Angry doggo. There wasn't really much on the phone itself, but general experiences with it. And I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, I'm gonna have to have the screen replaced, which is fine. It's probably expensive, so I was worrying about it, maybe a little bit panicky about it, but it was what it is. And then we went to my dad's place to celebrate my youngest sister's 13-year-old birthday. On the way there, no worries, the black spot was slightly bigger, but that was a general trend throughout the month. So bigger slightly as per usual. Checked the phone, clapped it shut, I guess. Put it back in my bag, and yeah, about an hour later, I was gonna show it to my, adoptive oldest sister, I guess, I suppose. Technically, not really, but yeah, adoptive older sister. The back of the car. Very nice indeed. So yeah, I was gonna show it off. Like, hey, new phone. Well, not new anymore, but I took it out of the bag and put it on the table, and she was like, oh my god, can I see that? Sure thing. And then it happened. The screen had cracked, not down the middle, but through the middle. I am gonna show you a little video of it. And I was like, oh god, of all the times, of all the times that this had to happen, because I knew it was a typical thing with the younger generations. The Gen 1 and 2 were particularly bad about it. And I was ready for it to become a problem on this one, on the 4th one. But I didn't expect it to go that far, or that fast, or for it to completely ruin the availability of my top screen. Because even though I could see what was happening on the screen, it didn't react to anything on the top side, which is basically where all the apps have their options and settings and stuff like that. Like, oh, you want to sign into another device, on a different device with this profile? You have to accept it from here. Oh, yay! So, sigh. Oh, people having fun picnics. It's adorable. Kids having fun with dad, I love it. Anyway, so yeah, I could still use the bottom side of my phone a little bit, which has been very nice, because, oh my god, if I couldn't, it's back to square one again. Oh, baby. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what happened to one of the bigger expenses. Once again, I think I might be cursed because every single time I'm buying something expensive, something usually goes wrong with it, quite close to me buying it. But luckily I've become less defeated about stuff like that. I don't know what's called. And my partner is very good at being like, oh my god, it's within the 2 years warranty. We have to send it in and get our money back and blah blah blah. So he has promised me to help me, because I am not in the headspace to get that sorted in a proper, easy, good way. So yeah, that was my phone. So now I'm using my old phone, which is a Galaxy 6 maybe, I don't know, which does not have the same great stabilization in it, and it does not have as great of a resolution on the front selfie camera thing, but that's not the phone I am using for as my main phone. This phone is simply so I can film, so I can play Pokemon Go, so I can use all of the, I was about to say government official apps, but banking and mobile pay and crappy stuff like that needs to be on your phone in today's age. Coffee break while children bike past. They're adorable. Good kids. So this is my my daily phone for now. Yeah, the Galaxy thing, that's just my media bank. It can show YouTube, stuff like that, but so can this. It is so silly. Look at this. Look at this. Oh dear. It even has the little what's it called? Arrow thing, which is so cool. So old school, so silly, and so weird. It's actually really nice to I've been really happy with it. There is a few things that I'm a bit sad about, like back when I was thinking of buying the flip phone. I actually did look at this one, the Nokia 2720. I was looking at it and thinking, I actually really want that, but it can't do it can't do all the banking stuff, and it can't do all the government stuff, and it can't do a lot of the stuff that I need a phone to do. But after the flip cracked out on me and I started using the 2720, I have been so happy with it. I'm just like, it's so, even the way you type out your messages, it's so fucking nostalgic. It is a bit clunky, but it's so much faster and so much easier for me to write texts. I can't use modern smileys, so I have to use what did I see it called? Proto smileys. But that's fine, because I already do that anyway. So yeah. The only thing that I really wish it had was something like step tracker, because I really kind of need a step tracker in general. But it doesn't have that, and that's a thing with the phone. And I've even searched up KaiOS step tracking, and there's apparently a lot of good health and fitness and walking apps on that store, but nothing with keeping track of steps, because it doesn't have a, what's it called, is it a gyroscope the phones use to track steps? I can't remember, but it doesn't have that, so of course it wouldn't have a step tracker. So now I've bought an external step tracker device that I can clip onto the lining of my trousers, which is fun. And that also means I don't have to bring my phone or anything with me when I go for a walk or go for a run or anything like that. And seriously, for a while, this is gonna go into a much bigger topic that I wanna talk about at another time. But to be honest, I've been really frustrated with not the internet, but the way that the internet steals my time. I've tried to type out my feelings about the subject and my feelings about being online so often and so constantly. And when I did get the new phone, I didn't log back into a lot of the social media apps I was on this one. And it was very freeing. So yeah, I said it's a topic I would like to talk about in another video, because that is going to be a whole different thing, and I just want to keep this to the phone thing. But all in all, I'm very, very happy with my my dumbphone. It makes me it feels nice for it to just be what it is. It doesn't need to do much. It just needs to be a functioning phone, and it can do YouTube, but not that well. I can't write out comments or anything, so it's nice. It's just there. It's just there. Children again. I really do miss the function of when I watch a YouTube video that I can just flip the phone up into an L and then it can stand on its own. I really miss the back camera with the little screen. I really do miss those. I very much miss the image stabilization and the image quality. But that last one is probably the one that I'm most sad about missing out on. And I think that should probably just be a feature of most modern phones anyway. I'm being run down. Shut up. Well, kids are so yeah, it shouldn't really be a thing. So should be easily enough to, when I get a new one, I don't really know exactly which one I'm gonna get. If I'm gonna get a new flip, or if I'm just gonna get my money back and then see if I can just modernize my media phone, which is this one. So yeah. Oh, mom's coming. Don't worry. I'll see if I can show you the fit. Not because it's anything interesting, to be honest. It's just my workout clothes, but might as well. I think maybe over here. That's another thing I really miss about the Flip, is that it had its own built-in stand, so you could just put it down. But now I have my cup, which I'm just gonna do this, I guess. Woo! Look at this shirt. Look at this shirt. It's fucking awesome. I love it. I got it from my sister, who got it from one of her friends, and it actually has a hood that goes further down, so it works as a hood and not just I'm wearing a hood. Woo! So the only thing I miss about it is I want cat ears and I want pockets. But otherwise, I love it. Actually, I suppose we'll just end it here because I'm gonna go back. I've got all my steps and I don't know. This is really cozy. This is really fun, actually. It's something completely different from when I tried to film the day before yesterday and just sat down in the bedroom. Shout out to Wheezy Waiter, actually, for finally getting me to do this instead of just thinking about it, because I had thought about doing this for a very long time, because I can't film at home when my partner's there, because he doesn't want to be a part of any of that. Wait, I'm just gonna sit down. But I can film outside, and he's not gonna be here, so yeah. But I never really got around to it. I'm a bit worried it scratches the sound. So yeah, he's not gonna be here. I can just be outside. It also makes for much better natural light, but not much better light, apparently. We knew that. Anyway, it makes for so many more opportunities, really. And it makes me get out of the house and not just sit at home staring at YouTube. Anyway, so yeah, this is really great. But I'm gonna go home now because I don't know, wanna go home. Yeah, I should really get myself a drawing tablet. No, not a drawing I have a drawing tablet. You maybe know from an old vlog. Review of that at some point. I should get a tablet that I can bring out here to draw on. But until then, maybe I should just bring my new sketch pad and play with that a bit more. So yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna be off. Yes. So thank you for listening and take care. Bye. There's an ant. Right there. Right there.